piece, not tile, mirror mosaic collage piece, I guess, that I thought I'd teach you guys how to do. So the first thing you will need is some canvas, whatever size canvas you want to use for this project, as well as a really strong adhesive that's meant to hold glass and tile and all that sort of stuff together. You're also going to need a broken mirror or some broken mirror pieces. You can actually just buy mirror pieces, but this was an actual mirror that I broke, so I separated it into 2 different sizes of pieces, and then some grout, which I actually forgot to film. So the first step to this is using your glue and adhering all of your mirrored pieces to the canvas. Now you don't have to use mirror, you could use tile, you could use like broken dishes and plates and that sort of thing. I just thought it would look really cool with mirror and it would reflect a lot of light, so that's what I chose to do. And I just took a bunch of pieces and stuck it on. Now I don't really work from one spot to the next. What I do is I use all the big pieces or whatever that I like, and then I figure out where smaller pieces could go around it to make it fit in. And I haven't found an issue trying to find pieces that do fit anywhere. There's always something that goes somewhere. So fast forward about 15 minutes and I was pretty much done that canvas. I just had a few pieces to fill in, and it actually took me about 15 minutes for this small 11 by 14 canvas. Then you want to let the glue dry completely, so at least for 24 hours. Then mix your grout together. I'll write in the description box the kind that I used, but whatever kind of grout you want. I use non-sanded grout, but this is just like tile grout that you can buy at hardware stores. Also, a lot of craft stores have it. So just mix it up based on the proportions that the box says. And then I actually just used like a paint palette under mine because I didn't have any newspaper. But you want to put something down in case you get it onto your surface, it doesn't ruin it. And look, there's my face in the reflection, looking not snazzy because it didn't occur to me that I would show up in the reflection of this video. That's awkward. Anyways, yeah, so just spread that around the whole thing. You don't have to worry about getting it on the mirror, or if you're using glass on the glass, or if you're using ceramic pieces on those. You don't have to worry about that because it will wipe off, but you just want to get it covering the whole thing, and then you want to let it sink in for about 5 minutes into the actual, like holes and grooves, and then make sure you scrape off all the extra grout because you can actually use that again if you use it in the next like 10 minutes. Like you can't use it in like an hour because it'll be dry, but you can use it like right away. So if you're doing a bunch of these, make sure you get them all done and then grout it all at once. And then I just took, my grout said to take a damp sponge, like a sponge, wet it, wring it out, and then wipe off all of the excess. Obviously, you're going to have to follow the directions for whatever your grout says, but this is what mine said to do. So I just did that until, you don't want to kind of go in the grooves because obviously you want to leave that grout there, but you want to get the main, like, big, heavy, chunky stuff off the tile that you're using, or in my case, the mirror that I was using. Then you want to let your grout completely dry. So I left mine overnight, and as you can see, it left this white dust thing, but it just scrapes off with your finger. Like, that's not a problem. And then what I actually did was I used my damp sponge again, and I wiped it all, and then I used a paper towel to kind of get in and dry it all so it wouldn't be streaky anymore. You could go in and clean each glass piece individually, but I'm far too lazy for that, and this worked just as well. So just do that and then do it again. Do it multiple times until your glass is clean like mine is in this video. So I hope that you guys like this. I hope that it maybe inspires you to do something of the sort. You don't have to do collage, but again, it's just an option, something you can do. I thought it looked good like this, so I did a bunch of them, but again, totally up to you. So